And welcome back to the channel. So I get my glove on here. On this video, as I'm recording this on a Saturday morning for same day upload, we, as you can see, looking around here, have had snow in the overnight. It's 32 degrees when I set off on this ride, so I want to be a little bit careful on the road here. I won't go too crazy. Hopefully it's not icy anywhere. But on this video, I want to talk about Himiway bikes. I've not really talked about them before on the channel, but they have 3 new bike models that have come out all at the same time, and there's one in particular that catches my eye, and so that's the one I want to talk about here on this video. So the one I want to talk about is the Himiway RHINO. So that's a 26 by 4.5 inch flat tire e-bike. Basically it's like a mountain slash cruiser type bike. They're calling it off-road, but basically it's all-terrain. So if you want to go on-road, off-road, be good for both. So let's get into some of the specs on this bike. So, because it does seem a little icy right around here. So anyway, let's go start with the motor. So the motor is a 48 volt, 1000 watt rear hub motor. I should say they have 2 versions of this bike. So they have the hub motor, which I just was explaining there, and they have the mid-drive. So it's your option, but I will mention to you right now about the price of this bike. So the list price is going to be $31.99 for the hub motor, $41.99 for the mid-drive, so a little bit on the pricey side. And currently they're having a deal, pre-sale, $200 off. So you can get the hub motor bike for currently $29.99, regular $31.99, and the other bike with the mid-drive $39.99. So a couple $100 off each. Now the roads sure do look slick right here. But we'll talk more about the motor difference in a minute. But let's go over some of the other specs on the bike. So besides the 1000 watt motor, so both bikes will have a 1000 watt motor, whether you get the mid-drive or the hub. And the torque, Newton meters of torque on the hub bike motor is going to be 90, which is pretty good. And the mid-drive is going to be a whopping 160 Newton meters of torque. That's a lot. So that'll get you up through any situations and up any hills, I would think. So let's talk batteries now, as I clear my throat there. So this bike is a little bit different. You don't see too many like this, but it comes standard with dual motor, or with dual batteries. So you're going to get 48 volt twin 15 amp hour batteries. And so they're pretty neat in the fact that they're integrated into the frame. So you'll have one going across the crossbar here, and then one going on the down tube integrated into the frame. So it kind of kind of hides your batteries away and makes it for a cleaner look, which is kind of neat. So both bikes come with the same. There's not really no differences in the two bikes beyond the fact that the motors are different and the torque, of course, is going to be different. Otherwise, they're pretty much the same, except for, I should mention, the display. So two different displays. One is a little more elaborate. The one on the, they call it the RHINO Pro. That's the one with the mid-drive motor. So that one's going to have a little more fancier looking, I believe it's color display. So I will leave a link in the descriptions if you want to dive deeper into this, in these bikes here, and you can compare them for yourself or just take a look at the full specs and all that. So the bike weighs in at 97 pounds, which is a little on the heavy side, but that's to be expected. When you have two batteries on there, you're going to push it to pretty close to 100 pounds on a bike like that. I should mention the tires. So the tires are going to be 26 by a whopping 4.5 inch wide. So those are pretty good sized tires. This bike is going to have a real beefy look to it with the batteries right inside the frame, integrated, and also with 4.5 inch by 26 tires. You're going to be seen for sure, and you're going to get a lot of people checking, looking you over there, your bike over. So let's see what else I can remember on this on the bike here. So it's got fenders, of course. Most bikes do, but not all. It does come with a rear rack, which is also handy to have. Lights. It's got a headlight, tail light. I think this headlight is, they were building that one up. That's kind of super good, and I forget now the specs on the headlight, so you might want to check the link for exactly what it is, but it's supposed to be pretty good anyway. A good headlight, tail light, and also there's an integrated brake light in this bike. The bike comes in two different colors. It's either forest green or gray. So if I was choosing to buy this bike, I don't know which color I would choose. They both look fine to me. I don't know if I have a preference of one over the other. The payload capacity for the bike is 400 pounds, which is pretty good. You'll be able to carry some pretty good amount of weight, including yourself. So if you're a rider of my stature, around 180 pounds, you'll be able to carry in excess of 100 pounds more. So that's pretty good. The range, they're saying battery range 100 miles. I'm not so sure you're going to get 100 miles, but that's probably in the lowest assist level. Let's see. Speaking of pedal assist, it does come with 5 pedal assist levels. Looks like it's got a Shimano gear changer, 9 gears for the hub motor, and 10 on the mid-drive. If you purchase a bike now on the pre-order sale, they're saying that these bikes will be shipped in early May, and they ship for free in the lower 48 states. And if you live outside the lower 48, then I don't know what their situation is for shipping. You might have to check the website or fire them off an email and ask them. And one other thing I want to say about these bikes that are coming out lately is I kind of like it because everybody is upping their game. Meaning, for you and I, the consumer out there, it makes for better bikes for us. I do know though too, or I noticed that some of the bikes are a little bit on the pricey side. Like this one's going to be up there. Like I don't know who's going to want to invest $3,000 or $4,000 in a bike, but I mean, I've done it, so, but I'm not saying that nobody will, but I think it's going to be tough in that way because of the price of it. They're expensive, but I do like the fact that they're pushing the bike now. Like a 1,000-watt motor is good because many bikes now are still in the 750 or 500 watts. So 1,000 is getting up there better, and I love the fact that they're giving you 2 batteries. But I know there are people out there that would probably say, hey, what if you just gave us 1 battery and knocked off $600, say, or $500 anyway, and took it down to $2,500 or $2,400? Then I might be able to afford it. You know, that might put people more in a frame of mind to buy it because the price is more palatable. But this is just the way that they've done it, and so if you want the bike, you have to purchase the 2 dual battery. There's no option for just 1 battery, but I kind of like it though because many people have range anxiety, and so this will hopefully curb some of that. But I don't believe that you can get the, I don't believe in that 100 mile, you know, even on the lowest pedal assist. You might get it on the lowest pedal assist. I guess that's what they're telling you, but I wouldn't just be riding in the lowest pedal assist, not 100 miles. But anyway, it's an interesting bike. It caught my eye of the 3 that they, the new models that they have out there. This one was the one that that was the eye catcher for me. But like I say, if you want to know more about this bike, just go ahead and click on the link in my descriptions. It'll take you right to the site, and you can check it out for yourself. So that's going to do it for another video here on the channel. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And also, if you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell and you'll be notified. Tell your friends about us, Oregon E-Biker Mark, as we're a growing channel and we're trying to get better with each video, and appreciate all the support out there from everyone. If you'd like to leave a comment on this or any other video, go ahead and leave a comment in the comments below. And once again, thank you for joining me on this video. And until next time, take care.